Guitarist-producer Jean-Paul "Bluey" Monick is perhaps known as the founder of Incognito. After Monick and his mother moved to London when he was a child, he began playing guitar and started a series of bands that eventually evolved into Incognito. The group hit it big in the U.S. with a cover of the Ronnie Laws hit Always There, with vocals by dance diva Jocelyn Brown. In addition, Bluey has also produced tracks with Stevie Wonder, Chaka Khan, Philip Bailey, and George Benson. This month marks the passing 3 years ago of one of the all-time great guitarists, Chuck Loeb. Born in Nye, New York, Chuck grew up listening to Hendrix, Clapton, the Beatles, the Stones, but he discovered jazz when he was 16 through the music of Wes Montgomery, George Benson, John McLaughlin, and Pat Martino. At that point, Loeb chose to become a musician and says he never even thought of doing anything else. Chuck began his solo career in 1988 with the debut album, My Shining Hour. But his breakthrough commercial success came in 1996 with the release of The Music Inside. The title song from that album held the #1 position on the jazz charts for 6 weeks.
Getting full throttle into his second decade as a recording artist and his 7th year as host of the popular syndicated radio program Blake Aaron Live with Tina Anderson, the multifaceted guitarist, composer, producer, and media personality has now released the highly anticipated 4th full-length CD and his first completely self-produced solo project. Movers and Shakers has a lot of fresh and dynamic musical stories to tell. Tony Garvez is a smooth jazz guitarist looking to spread love and joy all around the world and invites you to follow his journey. Tony cites as major influences George Benson, Nils Gipner, Chris Strandling, and Norman Brown. Tony's newest release is My Dream, featuring the hit single City Beat on Polyphemus Records. Find Tony's music on Amazon.com.
Over the past 20 years, Lawson Rollins' 10 solo albums and 4 albums with his prior group, Young and Rollins, have landed in the Billboard Top 10 World Music Chart and spawned several Billboard Top 30 contemporary jazz hits, winning him an ever-growing fan base attracted by his melodic, exhilarating solos and exotic cross-genre instrumentation performed by internationally renowned musicians. Sensational videos like The Fire Cadenza and Locomotion, a jaw-dropping display of his electrifying speed and gift for merging rhythm and melody, have attracted millions of broadcast television and internet viewers, including over 10 million views alone on YouTube. With 6 #1 hits, Adam Hawley's first 2 albums stormed up the charts in unprecedented fashion, setting the stage for his 3rd release, Escape. The album features guest appearances by Najee, Rick Braun, Michael Lington, Marcus Anderson, Jeff Ryan, and Cat Hawley. Adam signed with Kalimba Music, which was founded by Maurice White of Earth, Wind & Fire, in 2015. His first offering on the Kalimba label features Brian Culbertson, Gerald Albright, Huge Groove, Eric Darius, and Michael Lington. Brothers Noah and Josh Thompson blend their guitars to form Roman Street. Since their college years, this brotherly jam session has developed into a chart-topping band who many have dubbed the next generation of jazz fusion. Roman Street is an internationally trained instrumental band specializing in improvisational fusion of classical, gypsy and contemporary jazz, Latin, and Nuevo Flamenco. A departure from the overplayed produced music that is out there today, they keep it simple, the beautifully organic sound of acoustic instruments played by talented people who love what they are doing. Whether performing as a guitar duo or with a backing band, Roman Street astounds with music that appeals to fans of many genres. San Francisco-based Joyce Cooling was raised in New Jersey and New York in a house that was filled with musical influences that included everyone from Wes Montgomery to James Brown to Frank Zappa. As Cooling proclaims, "I just like good music, and there are no boundaries with me." Joyce's teenage years were spent outside of the Village Vanguard and other Manhattan jazz clubs where she heard all of the greats. This proved to be an integral part of her informal musical schooling and nurtured her love of groove, melody, and harmony.